The mysterious disappearance of Daequan. Bro, y'all remember Daequan, man? Daequan was a legend in the community, Twitch community in general, and Fortnite community. That's what he was known for. But like, this guy was such a legend, bro. I used to watch him every day in like 2018, 2019, bro. This shit was crazy. And then didn't he return to the Doom house? He returned to like this thing they call the Doom house. Him and Hamlins made a house with NRG, and they came back, and that shit had flopped after like 2 months, bro. Hey, bro, there's some stuff I don't know, so let's get into this video.
Daequan.
360 ooga booga booga!
You guys remember him, right? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
One of the best Fortnite streamers of all time just disappears off the internet completely?
Nah,
He invented the classics like double pump,
yeah.
and
These were
high
the
ground
times,
strategies,
bro. These were the times.
My high ground, boy.
all while being funny as shit and bringing millions to the game. Like, where did he go?
Yeah,
He was a cornerstone of Fortnite's growing popularity after its release,
it's crazy.
but it seems like he just keeps disappearing.
Do you know Daequan created W? Like everyone type, people in Twitch chat, they type W's like WWW. He's a creator, or he's at least the one that popularized popular.
Time and time again, and had me wondering where he went, and that's what we're gonna find out.
Let's get into this shit, bro. I'm trying to.
But before we get into his disappearance, I gotta say, the support on the last video means the world. Like, thanks to each and every one of you who supported the last video. I mainly make these because they're fun to make, but if y'all like them, I'm here for it. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and drop a comment on what video you want to see next. But before we get into Daequan's disappearance, it only makes sense to talk about his rise to fame. In Daequan's early days, he played more than just Fortnite.
This might be one of the hardest
competitively
games ever
in
to
games
play.
like Destiny, Smite, and H1Z1 being his first Battle Royale
Holy
game.
shit.
But in 2017, Fortnite Battle Royale launched and quickly became his favorite game, as well as for many others, including me.
Hell yeah.
At the time of Fortnite's release, Daequan was still a relatively small streamer, but had been growing at a pretty rapid pace because of his crazy mechanics and skill.
Montage Daequan is fire, bro.
But let me tell you,
tough.
most of all, the man was just hilarious.
Bro, y'all remember when this is the toughest thing ever, bro? Nah, this shit was crazy. Oh my fucking god. Nah.
To this day, I remember watching Daequan after school, and without a doubt, he would always have me laughing with him running around double pumping
Same,
kids,
bro. Same.
yelling random funny shit, and at the same time, absolutely having me jaw drop at his skill.
He was super skilled,
Despite his
bro.
skill alone, there was one person who really helped Daequan grow in his early days. That person was Dakotas.
Oh yeah.
If you don't already know, Dakotas was another early adopter of Fortnite. Dakotas had a pretty big following at the time, bringing a lot of new people to the game. But one day back in 2017, he was queuing for a squads match and randomly got into a game with Daequan. During the game, Daequan was running around double pumping, popping kids, just being himself. And naturally, the two quickly became close friends.
And one time when I think I had just got on and I left Phil on accident and I got into Dakota's game.
Dakotas quickly noticed how good Daequan was at the game. Dakotas knew he had to do something, that Daequan was going to be something great. So being a good friend, Dakotas helped Daequan with streaming, really growing his channel. But most of all,
that was amazing.
Dakotas helped Daequan get into some of Fortnite's earliest tournaments, like the Fall Skirmish and Summer Skirmish in 2018.
And then, and then Daequan went on to like just become a beast, you know what I mean? The first Fortnite skirmishes that were going on, like the practice ones, I got him into it because I was like, dang, this guy's super good, you know? And I think he could really give people a run for their money, so I got him invited to it.
Yeah, Daequan was really good.
But little did Dakotas know, Daequan would go on to dominate in these tournaments.
Yeah.
In the Fall Skirmish, Daequan would go to drop 9 kills in a tournament game, which is insane for the time. All while he was just playing it like a normal solo game. This performance alone, along with others, solidified his name as one of Fortnite's top players. With this success, he was being looked at by many professional teams looking to sign him. But in February of 2018, Daequan would find his team.
Yes, sir, legendary.
At the time, TSM was building a professional Fortnite team from the ground up, and were looking for their next demon of a Fortnite player.
TSM is legendary, bro.
Leading to them
TSM
signing
house.
Daequan. After signing, Daequan would become an icon in the Fortnite community. And at this time, Daequan really started to blow up, getting around 25,000 viewers on average on Twitch, while also getting millions of views on YouTube, which is just insane. But he was grinding, and most of all, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Daequan was in his prime. Stream after stream, video after video, he was unstoppable.
He was fucking grinding.
But to continue the grind, TSM made the decision to move the team in together. The team was made up of a crazy good, iconic team of four.
Bro.
The roster, TSM Myth, Hamlins, Camille's, and of course Daequan, making for an unstoppable team with insane synergy. They were all friends who were moving in together to play their favorite game and compete. This made for a crazy time for Daequan, and us watching from outside as well.
Yeah. Was there a falling
They were
rise?
on top of the world, and you could tell. With a whole bunch of wild shit going on daily. But this would not last forever, with problems starting to show with Daequan. He would all of a sudden disappear for months, which was unusual. Everyone wondered what was up. It was so odd for him to just leave after all the success he was having. So people started to speculate why he left.
Damn, he was big.
If he was just taking a break, or if there was something more serious going on. But in September of 2019, the truth would come out. This is where it all started to make sense. Daequan would go on stream and talk about how he had been battling sickness since he was 19, lasting over the past 5 years. And he explained that in his early days before streaming, he went from having a good, stable job to out of nowhere becoming insanely sick, to the point where he can no longer live his life normally.
I had 6 years of being sick. Like, you guys already know this, like the stomach pain, the nausea, the blurry vision, the vomiting, the fatigue, etc. You know, from ages 19 to 25, you know.
That's
He had to
crazy.
quit his 6-figure job. He couldn't hang out with his friends or do anything active like going to the gym or playing basketball, which were all things he loved, gone. But in order to try to combat the sickness, Daequan would go to multiple health specialists and doctors, but they were no help, leaving Daequan stranded to deal with his pain himself.
But during my grind and up to this point, like, I lost my grandma on both my mom and dad's sides. I lost one of my favorite aunts, bro. 2 more of my friends passed away from gun violence that we had all escaped before, you know.
Later, he would go on to talk about how he found a cure and that things were looking up, even stating that he was going to be back full-time in 2020, and it was going to be his year. But this was far from true. In reality, Daequan would only upload 1 Fortnite video the entire year, extending his break and completely disappearing from the internet again, leaving everyone wondering if he would ever come back. But in November of 2020, he would post a tweet saying, "Feeling better than I have in years, always thankful." Was this the return everybody was waiting for? We would soon find out. Daequan had split up with TSM and would be joining another team with his fellow teammate Hamlins. They ended up joining NRG and seemed very happy about it, moving into a $5 million mansion, living
I
the
remember
life.
this, bro. Also,
But after the announcement, I thought for sure this was the return we had all been waiting for, but was soon proven wrong by Daequan's own actions, with the team of 5 only lasting 5 months before being disbanded. Daequan later said in a stream they were disbanding because the house had too bad of internet for the 11 people that were living there, along with other problems with the house.
Too, really, about the internet, because you can't have 11 people in a house to make content on stream, uploading videos, playing games, watching things, you know, all these different things. If you don't have fiber, bro, it's just not going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
After this, Daequan would for the third time disappear. I know. You're remembering, right? He always says he's gonna come back, but never does.
Yeah, this time
It's been 2 years since his last stream, and I don't know if we'll ever see him return. But with the re-release of OG, he might come back and stream once more. But just know, it might just be short-lived.
Yeah. You can't expect much, bro. From these Fortnite streamers like Daequan Hamlins. You know, Myth is striving. He just recently came back up and came back to Twitch, but like Daequan and Hamlins, bro. Yeah, I feel like they're gone forever now.